Evening YouTube, day 3 of the Kursk group build, and how far have I got? Well, quite far actually. First off, show you the tank. Not a lot of parts to this at all. Less than 100 I'd say, or just about 100. As you can see, it's one of the old battery motorised models, so all the wheels move. But I don't like that, so later on I'm just going to take the cap off, squirt some super glue and put it back on, and hopefully that's going to secure them all because they all spin round. But that might be a good thing because once it gets a track on it, then on the diorama base I can imprint the tracks. So theory, it might work, it might not. If it does, brilliant. If it don't, oh well, back to the drawing board. But as a kit, really simple, easy to go together, loads of gaps. So I filled in the gaps from behind. And once it's dry tomorrow, I'll just run smooth down the seams where it's squared through. I pushed it in with a brush, just to make sure it gets in all to the nook and crannies. And basically all this will do then is it clips on and sinks into the 2 holes. And then the turret, very basic assembly on this model. But it went together a treat, and very quickly. I mean, I spent one afternoon just taking the wheels off the sprues and actually getting them all cleaned up, removing all the mould lines and everything, because this kit had on every part there was mould lines everywhere. And that's not surprising, it's an old kit, but never mind, it cleaned up okay, I'm happy with that. And the next thing is built and primed all of my infantry for the diorama. So we got, where are they? This figure came with the tank. Same with these anti-tank guns here. Okay, but the rest were the other Tamiya military infantry set. And I'm going to let because as I've used an enamel primer on this, which is the oh no, it's acrylic. There you go, look. The Humboldt is one of the best, in my opinion, primers on the market. It just sticks to anything, and it will just gives you a nice canvas to work on, so to speak. But it was an absolute joy building all these. An absolute nightmare removing the mould lines, but I got rid of the mould lines. That's the main thing, and I was happy about that. So next stage on this, probably Thursday, I'll start painting these, and looks like the paint scheme is a khaki colour. So I'll see how it goes and just take it from there really. And their cloaks, they've actually put them as a plain colour, but I was thinking of doing maybe a camouflage colour on there, a Russian green colour. So I think of spraying that all green, let it dry, get on that varnish just to lock it in, and put some little blobs of blue tack on it, and then go over it again, but with the khaki, the colour of the cape. So I've got my little spotty camouflage affair. But we shall see. I mean, it's going on pretty well. I really enjoyed this particular group build so far, which is good. I'm committed myself to all of these soldiers. Not a lot of us like painting soldiers, but I figure the more you paint, the better you get. So all you young builders out there, keep that in mind. The more you do it, the better you'll get. And there's some nice little extra bits that came with the tank, which was this gun. It's an anti-tank gun, and I'm going to enjoy painting that one. It looks really funky. So with that along on the diorama as well. And then this gun, it's got a hand on it. Yeah, you see that hand? It attaches to this guy over here. I'm not going to pull him out because it's still wet. But this dried really quickly. But I'm not going to paint it until it's thoroughly cured. But under there, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the hands weren't curved like that. I had to curve that myself because the hands were like this. So you can imagine. It's an old Tamiya kit that came from. But save the day, he'll be holding his his big gun as he's charging into the field. I just need to find a base now to put my diorama on. I don't know what size to do it. I was thinking about A4 size, like this piece of paper, going by the quantity of troops, because there's all the crouching ones are going to be on the back of the tank. This guy's jumping off, and then you got the commander, which is this guy here. He's the one who's directing them, get your asses out there and die, and all these other guys are running in reluctantly. But that's pretty much it really on this update. The tank only took 2 days to build. These took me from the stroke of Saturday morning of midnight up until today. So didn't take all that long, but I must have spent about 6 or 7 hours on each day on these. So committed a lot of time to that. And the tracks to the tank, by the way, oh man, they're the old plastic ones that you got on meld well together. I don't like them. And I've got a horrible feeling as I attempt to put them on the tank, they're going to snap. And if that happens, well, I'm just going to have to order some, see if I can get some magic tracks from somewhere. Maybe. But yeah, that's it. That's all from me. Other group builds I'll do a separate video on. I really enjoyed the Pink Panther. Like I say, I'm going to do another one of those, but with a full stowage set and photo etch. Hopefully by then I'll have a bending tool as well, so just to make the job a tad bit easier. Cohen gave a good tip today. Well, once it was a video done, it was on his Panther Kitty build. He was annealing metal parts to photo etch and basically showing you how to do it, advise you what to do and not what to do. For example, heat it, let it cool down by itself, and once that's done, the metal will bend a lot easier. But if you dip it in water to cool it down, it gets tempered and it becomes hard and brittle. So basically just let it cool down naturally. So I'll be trying that on this tow cable for the T-34, because that's the one you get in the kit. You know, something out of like that old game that you used to get in your stocking filler at Christmas called Jack Straws. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be annealing that to get into shape because I want it to tie around. Now let me move these out. I want it to be. I want to tie it around here, around these cleats, because I stuck a bit of extra track on there. I got some plastic card, found some in the shed. I think I might just do a couple of makeshift leather straps, what the tank crew have made themselves. But just that looks pretty okay on there. I like it. Anyway, it's my model. Do what I want with it. But try and be as historically correct as possible. The version I'm doing, obviously, is for the Kursk battle. That's this one here, summer 1943, Central Russia, Kursk. Markings 289. Tamiev decals are crap, so I might cut them out and turn it into like a stencil, and then just with the stencil I make, I'll just spray it onto the side then, and it'll look a lot better because you've got a nice textured surface on the turret. So they've done some good surface detail on there, so that should be okay. Pardon me. And I found a couple of old barrels kicking about. I've got the tops and bottoms in there. I'll be adding these somewhere. Maybe not on this diorama, on something else, because I've got another one of these lollipop sticks with 5 more Allied jerry cans on. So I'll be priming these up and getting these onto something. But I think tonight I will be working on my 110. It needs a bit of work. Gotta get the other part of their camouflage on and have some fun. Well, thank you all for watching and stopping by, and keep modelling, keep happy, keep the hobby going. If you've got any youngins in your family, get them involved, and stay cool. Alright, have a good one.